Hello, my name is Improver. Yo, I can talk Russian a little bit. He's like, yeah, that's how I do it, you know? Maybe sometimes I have a second girl next to me. Such a good interruption. It's like, boom, wake up call, you know? It's actually really complex to explain. This is how it could cause a problem in the mix. I have no clue, like, how he gets the texture and the shape and how he does control the pitch of it. It's crazy. Yo, what's up my current Fiji beatboxers? Welcome back to another analysis video with your boy Madox, aka
What is so man of culture?
Today I'm going to check out Moy Bratan from Russia, Improver, and his GBB Wildcard 2021. Sadly, he didn't make it in, and that's why I'm gonna check out today why. Before I watch the video, I'm gonna check out the comment section, but first, subscribe to my channel. Okay, done? Let's go! Let me analyze that. Alam says, oh la 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 la! What is that? His accent would be maybe more like, what is that? Oh la la!
What is that?
I don't know. Can't copy Alam. At least his accent. His beatbox I can't copy either. Oh, so his beatbox was commenting. What did they say? Hello, Improver. Thank you so much for your submission to the solo category. We wish you good luck for the Wildcard Competition and we look forward to your future projects. Always the same. Man, basically for future videos I can just take the snippet from one video and then just replace it all the time, copy paste. Easy, right? Dilip said, congrats bro, I'm assuming someone will back out. Last year 2 substitutes got in. Yeah, so there's still a chance if 2 people cancel, which is not the best message because it's only crazy beatboxers that could cancel, but maybe Improver has still a chance. Okay, a joke for Madox. That's me. When you cheat on your girlfriend but inadvertently tell the truth. Inadvertently. I never heard this word before. My English is so bad. Anyways, let's check out the snippet.
Only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Yeah, that would be a really bad way to tell your girlfriend that you were cheating on her. Man of culture. 023. Sounds like my old car trying to turn it on. By the way, I'm here for Madox. Oh, thank you, bro. Man of culture. Hey, Madox, I want a 2.0 version of this. What is this link? Is this a scam? Kinda scared to click it. Okay, let's check it out. VIP remix, maybe, of this song? Really? Gotta talk to his. Man of culture. Wait, is it a man? Arshana Sharma? Woman of culture. Yes, схожу с ума. Yeah, that was me. I can talk Russian a little bit. I understand more than I can talk because my parents are from Kazakhstan, and in Kazakhstan they still talk Russian, and back then it was part of the Soviet Union, the UdSSR. So that's why I said that Improver is kind of my brother. 007. It is all about, and you know Madox, wanna give me a man of culture. For my man Madox. So you fought a bear, bathed in a frozen lake, and you drink vodka like it's water.
Hello, my name is Improver. I'm from Russia.
Yeah, that's Russian style. Pure Russian style. All Russians who can do that are me? How many men of cultures can I get? Madox?
Maybe 3.
But you know the rule. If it's 3 men of cultures, it's actually hero of culture. But you didn't reach that goal yet, so man of culture. It's not much, but it's honest work. I guess Madox wants to know the lyric, but he can't get it. What if he knows? Bro, you know what? I activate the captions. Madox, look behind you.
Dude, stop reading comments. Analyze now.
Okay. Let me analyze that. Let's get into the video.
Hello, my name is Improver. I'm from Russia. This is my solo wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2021 World League.
So epic.
It was all about only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3. It was all about only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3.
Ah, the melody is so good.
maybe 3. Some.
Oh, yo.
It was probably pure and P.
Ah.
It was probably pure and P. Probably plus baby pre. In the probably only pure and me. In the It was all about.
Woo! Tight ending. Hello, my name is Improver. Why does he just do this? It's just so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. I like it. Anyways, guys, so my first impression is I really love the sound quality of his sounds, and he has a lot of drive in his sounds. He's also really original with the duck sounds. The only thing that was kind of bugging me was that the second drop was like kind of unnecessary. I would wish to see something else there, like a different sound, you know? Like it felt like he used the duck sound pattern too often. And yeah, for the beginning it was fine, but then in the second drop it kind of felt unnecessary. But let's find out in the details. Okay, so he starts with lyrics again, and as all of you guys know, I'm always really bad with understanding lyrics. I get the words, but really often I mess up the meaning. So here he says, it was all about only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3.
It was all about only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3.
And at this point, I'm not really sure what does he mean with this. Is he like cheating on his girlfriend? Or maybe it's an open relationship, you know? He has like a third girl on the side and his girlfriend needs to accept that. Also his facial expression when you see that, he's like, yeah, that's how I do it, you know? Maybe sometimes I have a second girl next to me. But I'm pretty sure it's about a girl. It was all about only you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3. That's so confusing. But at the same time, it's funny. Like, it leaves some space for interpretation. Yeah, one guy in the comments was saying, I think it's an original, but I'm not sure. And another guy was answering, yeah, it is. Not sure if that's a good source, the comment section, but let's just trust him. I never heard of the song yet, so I guess it's an original song and original lyrics.
It was all about you and me, only 2 of us, maybe 3.
But yeah, talking about the singing and stuff, I really like his voice. It's like really confident. His voice is not like super outstanding. When you compare him like to Stitch or like Shogo, they have a really special voice. Improver has the shape and the texture and the sound of his voice. It's not super special, but it sounds really dope. I can tell he probably took lessons. You can hear like he has the small vibrato at the end of the maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
And it's really clean. That's just some slight details, but these details make it so rich in like quality. Also his throat bass in between is really clear. I think it's really nasally when he does it. The more nasal your throat bass is, the more high frequencies you will get in. So comparing like versus there's way more high frequencies, more harmonies in your voice. And yeah, his throat bass sounds really clear. Then after the lyrical part, he comes to like the first melody line or first duck sound combo. And he's really famous for the duck sound. He has the craziest control over it. Not only the shape of it, but also the pitch of it. I remember asking him how he does it, and I still don't understand. It's something like trying to imitate Donald Duck, and it's like with the tongue. I have no clue like how he gets the texture and the shape and how he does control the pitch of it. It's crazy. It sounds so good, man. It's so unique. Also the variations that he has with the sound. Like when he starts, it sounds like really kind of like filtered, and then he opens up his mouth a little bit more, and then you hear more of the duck. Kind of like this one. I also like the melody progression here, the arpeggio that he uses here for the intro. It really makes you want to hear more. It's a really good way to create suspense. Then after the build-up, he comes into the first drop, and this one, I don't know why, but it didn't hit that hard. I'm not sure if it's the sound quality or the mix. Kind of sounds muddy, especially his snare. Like when you compare his snare to his kick, his snare doesn't have a big difference to the kick, and I think that's actually a problem. He uses like the normal kick, a really airy kick, and you really need that to create like a lot of bass, especially when you do a house beat. You need to use a lot of air on your kick, so the kick hits hard. And then he has this, I don't know how to say, club snare. It's like a PF snare, but instead of the F, there's a sh. So basically that's the beat that he does. But the snare that he uses is missing a lot of high end. So that's why it kind of sounds similar to the kick. And for me, that's an issue here. It kind of doesn't have as much energy as I would wish that it would have. But this also could be a mixing problem. I'm not sure. The snare just doesn't really hit here. As you can see, like in the build-up, he did a PF snare in the build-up, but the PF snare has the overtone structure that I want to hear later in the drop. The PF snare that he does doesn't have bass, so maybe there was too much bass on the mix when he does the. So the bass frequencies were covering too much space, and that's why overall the sound was kind of weak. Basically, if you put too much bass on your microphone, all the bass sounds will appear really loud. And if you have a compressor after the EQ, it can cause that the compressor will make the sound quieter because it has a lot of bass. If you understand what I mean? Yeah, it's actually really complex to explain. This is how it could cause a problem in the mix. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, for the overall experience, it's not a good thing to have it like this. And to be honest, in general, if you record a wildcard, for example for GBB, I would focus more on the mids and highs rather than on the bass, because most people watching on phones and stuff, so they don't really hear the bass anyways. And plus, here you have this problem where the bass was probably too loud and there was a frequency problem, then it was masking like the highs, and the result is that it loses energy. Whatever, let's keep analyzing the rest. Wow, wow, the little break that he had here, the triple kick, no, it's actually 4. Quadruple kick. So clean, man. When you do multiple kicks, it's really hard to make them sound the same and have all the same volume, and damn, he's crazy with this. Yeah. Wow, so hard. I can tell that he could do it with lots of energy because I saw him live. But at the end of the day, you have to focus on what he does in the wildcard and forget all the knowledge that you have about the beatboxer, right? So yeah, it kind of misses energy in this drop. Yeah, so after the first drop, he went back to the verse, or got into the second verse with the lyrics. Not the most special thing to do, of course, but then he got into the next build-up pretty fast. So the second verse was half as long as the first verse.
It was all about volume,
That's a really common thing that you would do in EDM or like pop music, because the second verse is kind of just acting as like a interruption of like the high energy part to bring the energy down a bit, but you don't want to bring the energy completely down, so you shorten it down to like half of the length, and then you go into the next drop. And that's a really common way, and it's a cool way to keep the energy. Yeah, and then in the second drop, it was hitting way harder. He still has problems with the snare. It kind of sounds the same like the kick. But man, like there's so much more energy now. I can't do this duck sound. It did this like a tongue bass. But yeah, I don't know how to do this technique. It's like a tongue bass, but then it's with a closed mouth, so it sounds kind of like there's a filter on top of it. And also like the riser. That's also a really cool element. It makes the beat so energetic. Also, damn, his liberal. Such a good interruption. It's like, boom, wake up call, you know? At the end of the drop, I felt like it wasn't at 100% of cleanliness. He kind of lost his energy there. There was like just a tiny tempo problem. I feel like his breath management wasn't on point there. Maybe he was losing too much air because all his sounds are outward and the only sound that was inward was his lip roll. So he was like desperately waiting for the lip roll to come to be able to inhale enough air to keep going with the beat, and I think this caused a little problem in the performance. So as a beatboxer, you always need to calculate like how many sounds are you doing outward, how many sounds are you doing inward? Do you want the breath to be hearable? Or instead of breathing, you just use inward sounds, but then you need to rearrange the beat or whatever it is. So it's a constant struggle because we are human beings. We're not synthesizers where you can just press buttons like forever. We need to breathe in, we need to breathe out. So yeah, breath management for beatbox is really important. And I guess his breath planning was fine there, but yeah, maybe he was breathing out too much or yeah, not sucking in enough air with the lip roll. I felt like there was a slight disbalance here. After the second drop, he went into a third verse that kind of felt more like a bridge because there was like more percussive elements. It's really simple, but I really like it. I really like this part. It's really cool, and the chorus and the beat at the same time.
The beat and the chorus at the same time.
That's like a really old school thing to do, but yeah, it's a really cool performance element, and I know that bigger audiences and non-beatboxers, they really enjoy that if you use this element. And what is really hard actually when you perform lyrics and beats at the same time is that you keep your voice as clear as possible. You have smaller gaps where you can actually perform the lyrics because you need to focus on the drums too, but I think he does a really good job with this. Wow, the transition, man. I don't know the pattern. Wow, yeah. Technicality, check. Then after this part, I think this is like the first time where I kind of got annoyed by like the duck sound because yeah, he didn't really add something to it. And like after such a build-up, I was expecting like, I don't know, a halftime break or genre switch, like go into something completely else or do a house beat but with a different sound, you know, a different bass, maybe introduce another synth sound, something like that, you know. But he went back to the old sound. I mean, the melody is slightly different and also the flow is slightly different, but I think it wasn't enough to keep the energy here. At the end of the third drop, he also put an evolution to it, and it was kind of cool technique, but yeah, still like, he didn't get me back here. And then after this, he switched into a halftime beat, but he again used like this tongue bass sound that he also used in a drop before. It didn't really feel super fresh here, you know, like it didn't feel super unexpected. Just have to freeze frame where it shows his teeth. Like, I need to go to something else.
It was all about.
Yeah, so like the complete last part, it was clean. It was performed well, but the arrangement of it could be more exciting. And then at the end, he came back to the lyrics again. Cool thing. Ended up on a really clean throat bass. So the ending makes it really round. All right, so conclusion. Improver is a really powerful beatboxer. He has the whole package of technical beats, melodies, good singing, good timing, good execution, and normally good arrangement. But in this particular wildcard, I feel like he could work on the arrangement. I was missing some contrast parts, especially in the third drop. He could do something else. It was too much of this dark sound combo. And also in the first drop, I'm not sure if it's a mixing problem or performance problem, but it didn't hit that hard. He was missing frequencies in his snare, so he gotta work on his basics there. So yeah, would he deserve a wild card? It didn't flash me as much as Dan, for example. For me, Dan was like most definitely would deserve a wild card. For me, Dan was like in the top 4 for real. But Improver, hard to say. I would need to compare him to like Alam and stuff. But yeah, he's really original, but I was missing something in the arrangement. Yeah, it wasn't that special. Something was missing in the arrangement, as I mentioned already. So yeah, this time I can't really blame anyone. But still, I would love to see Improver on GBB because I know what he's capable of. Maybe some of you guys know his shoutout for Swiss Beatbox that he did last year. If not, here is the info box. You gotta check this out. He's insane. He's a crazy beatboxer and I really want to see this live. I also heard from a lot of people that saw him live already that he's really, really powerful. He has this Russian energy and yeah, that's why I really want to see him performing live on GBB. Maybe if not this year, maybe next year. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Quick and easy. If you enjoy my content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That's it for this video. Hope to see you soon.